I modified the model that I made from E20 parts for jet power by cutting the wingspan down to 16 inches and adding tip plates to hopefully make it a little more stable. So we're going to start with the best flight. I had my bubble machine going and I saw the bubbles going up and I launched. Just before this, the bubbles had been going the other direction. And it was strange how it circled out one way for a while, and then I noticed the bubbles going back the other way, and the plane came with it. Now this plane, the front of the wing pops up, and I'm not sure that's effective enough to bring it down out of a strong thermal. Only one of the flights it deployed while in flight, and it did come down. So at this point, it had been flying in front of me, and now it goes right overhead, well, into the sun, and then flies behind me for a little while. So in none of the flights did it crash this time like it had the previous time. So I'm thinking those tip plates have made a difference. In this flight here, I waited for the bubbles, and it looked like they were going up, and I launched, and it seemed like it was going up, but then it almost seemed like the plane went into the sink, which I guess normally is right near the thermal, because all of a sudden it came down really pretty fast. It'd sure be nice to have a camera I could zoom on it more, but trying to fly and video at the same time, I put more importance into the flying and not the video, and don't want to do too much work with that. And I've been working on the just the right angle to launch it at. It almost seemed like it was going to stall there, but then it recovered and kept going up. So I made, I think, probably about a half a dozen flights, and I noticed there was some little holes on the tissue covering, like fairly far out from the center section, which is covered with aluminum foil. So I don't know how you're going to avoid that other than to put the motor underneath. From what I was reading on the JetX forum, it seemed like on top, just ahead of the CG was kind of the preferred location for the motor, but it'd be worth a try other ways too.